Welcome everyone to Van Andel Stadium on a chilly Wednesday evening. Hard to believe. A few days ago it was sunny and warm and we were getting sunburned, but it is still lacrosse weather and an opportunity for the Hope Flying Dutchmen as they welcome NCAA leading Albion to Van Andel Stadium today. The Britons are undefeated in league play at 4-0, or 8-5 overall. The Flying Dutchmen are 1-3 in the MIAA and 5-9 overall. Looking for a boost here, finishing up the regular season here with games against Albion today and then on Saturday at 1 o'clock against Calvin. So an opportunity for a boost here to get going, but we'll need a really strong effort against a Britain team that's taken command of the MIAA this season. Met all challengers, including defending champion Adrian. So let's run down the starting lineups here. We'll start with the visiting Britons. In goal, number 33, Kyle Formanchek. And then joining him in the starting lineup, number 4, Zach Hubble. Number 7, Matt Lowe's. Number 13, Joe Braley. Number 17, Dave Brown. Number 19, Joel Hedemark. Number 31, Matt Spinney. Number 34, Tim Urso. And number 38, Alexander Javitt. And number 40, Cameron Braun. For the Flying Dutchman, in goal is number 22, Joey Williams. And then joining him in the starting lineup will be number 2, Taylor Deaver. Number 10, Gunnar Elder. Number 15, Will Dummermuth. Number 16, Eric Goldberg. Number 19, Adam Vanderplug. Number 20, Zach Weber. Number 23, Mike O'Day. Number 24, Ryan Vanderplug. And number 27, Matt Hemingway. Our officials tonight are Jesse Reed, Paul Knudsen, and John Mowat. So the teams are meeting, the starters are meeting with the officials at midfield, and we'll look forward to here in a second to have this match a clear night. No participation, which helps, but a very chilly night. Not for the faint of heart, but both teams have fans out here cheering on them, and looking forward here. About 40 degrees. Got a freeze warning coming this evening overnight, so it feels like early winter or late fall, but it's spring, it's April, and we're ready to get going here with lacrosse as we'll have the opening face-off. Pedal there. Still corralling for the loose ball, up in the air. And then number 10, Gunnar Elder, comes down with it. The Flying Dutchmen will get their first crack at a scoring opportunity. Good face-off shot, specialist Adam Vanderplug off the field. Freshman Mike O'Day, who's come on and had a strong second half of the season for the Flying Dutchman. "15-minute periods, 4 periods will decide the winner of this match." Shot blocked, and the ground ball picked up by Albion's number 7, Matt Lowe's. And Nicholas DiMaggio heads up field. Substitution in John Hunger in the lineup for the Flying Dutchman now. Both teams being patient here to start the match, but they're setting up their attack. Joel Hedemark spins around, flips it over to Tim Urso. He gets pressure from John Hunger. Nice pass up front from Tim Urso over to Alexander Javitt. And the Britons have taken a 1-0 lead, 1 minute and 53 seconds into this MIAA match.
Albion College goal, number 38.
That teamwork there shows why the Britons have been the most prolific scoring team in the MIAA this season. Came in with 177 goals in all their matches, and were second in league play with 71, trailing Adrian's 2. But Adrian has played one more league match than the Britons. Going to be DiMaggio and Vanderplug right in the ground ball. And the Albion goalie Kyle Formacek gets the ball sent back to him and will send it upfield, and the Britons will have a clear and set up a possession. Shot wide by Joel Hedemark, but the Britons will retain possession. Final from Angola, Indiana. The Hope College women's tennis team defeated Trine 9-0, and that clinches an outright MIAA championship for the Flying Dutch. So congratulations to Coach Adam Ford and his players, as they will be the top seed for next week's MIAA tournament, and we'll have a semifinal match at home. Britons nearly score there again, but the Flying Dutchmen are able to keep it. Ball is lost, and that'll be a turnover on Albion, as Alexander Jevitt just lost control of the ball, and Britons could not track it down. So now the Flying Dutchmen look to get a clear and get a possession set up. A lot of communication with Lacrosse is key, especially with so much open space. That'll be Parker Osterink. Gets it to Mike O'Day, and Mike O'Day in the corner, back to Parker. Pass up front. Score! Beautiful passing there. The Flying Dutchmen have evened the score at 1-1. Number 20, Zach Weber, was set right up in front. A great pass, and just like what the Britons did, a slam dunk goal. 11-13 left in the first half, and our score is tied at 1-1.
11-13 in the first quarter, tied at 1.
Maggio in the face-off circle for the Britons, and it'll be Clayton Sanders for the Flying Dutchman, but it's the Britons who get control. DiMaggio will get it up to teammate Tim Urso. And the Britons will set up in the Britons will set up in their offensive zone. Britons throw it back out to Alexander Jevitt and reset their plan of attack. Both teams scoring shots on their goals on their first shots of the game. Or shots on goal in the game, excuse me. Stop there, and Joey Williams gets control. The Flying Dutchman will look to get it upfield for a clear. John Hunger heads in to Hope's offensive zone. Gunnar Elder drops it for a second, but gets it. But now a bad pass, and that'll be a turnover for the Flying Dutchman. Gunner was a little bit of a hurry there after bobbling the possession and just threw a low pass that couldn't be handled to his teammate, and now the Britons will head upfield. Nice work there. Check the number there. 28, Colin O'Connor creating the turnover for the Flying Dutchman. Gunnar Elder behind the Albion goalie. Backs it out a little bit. Mike O'Day throws it up top. Flying Dutchman will move the ball around. 1-1 our score. 8:40 left in the first period. This is a young Hope team that's had its ups and downs but showed some promise throughout this season. Strong effort today would be a big confidence booster. Pressure shot by Mike O'Day wide. Flying Dutchman in position when we'll keep the ball. Parker Ostrink comes off and is replaced by John Hunger. Shot wide by Gunnar Elder. Sophomore from East Grand Rapids leads the Flying Dutchman with 41 goals this season. He also has 17 assists, which is tops on the team. And a goal! Flying Dutchman take a 2-1 lead. 7:57 left in the first period. Might be cold, but the Flying Dutchmen are coming out hot.
Zach Weber, his second goal lead.
And it's Zach Weber, the sophomore from East Grand Rapids, or excuse me, Ann Arbor, Michigan. He comes through with a big goal, his second of the game, and it's 2-1 Hope. It's Albion's Kyle DeCamp in with the faceoff, and he gets the faceoff win. Very deliberate attack, but Albion has shown it moves very quickly once it sees an opportunity. Good quickness. Number 13. Joe Braley spins. Shoots again, but wide. And it'll be Hope's ball. Good check there by the Britons. Results in a turnover for the Flying Dutchman, and Albion will get the ball back. Nice save by Joey Williams. Little kick save and a beauty. Alexander Jevitt was in alone and had a great shot. And that certainly has the Flying Dutchman pumped up. Flying Dutchman head upfield. Parker Ostrink looks to make a move himself. Shot, score! 3-1 Flying Dutchman, 6:32 left in the first period. Big turnaround, the big save by Joey Williams with a kick save, and the Flying Dutchman get ball and come right down. And Parker Ostrink rips his beautiful shot. No chance for Albion goalie Kyle Formacek, and it's 3-1 Flying Dutchman. Be a push on Hope's Adam Vanderplug, and that'll be give the Britons possession. They'll make their substitutions, get set deep inside their offensive zone. Now they headed it back out. Zach Hubble at the top. Flying Dutchmen are coming off a 14-12 win versus Milwaukee School of Engineering on Saturday. Showed some nice fortitude holding on. And that's a turnover on the Britons. Long pass, but corralled by Ryan Vanderploeg. Flying Dutchmen are having to work to earn this clear. Good fortune checking by the Britons, and number 34, Tim Urso with a great check, and that causes a turnover, and the Britons turn it into a goal. Great forecheck there, very aggressive, and just created a turnover. And Alexander Jevitt doesn't miss. And it's 3-2 Flying Dutchman with 5:24 left in the first period. Timeout, Hope College.
Albion goal number 38, Alexander Jevitt, assisted by Joel Hedemark.
Joel Hedemark with the assist. Shows you how dangerous the Britons are, even with feeling confident. One mistake, and the Albion's able to quickly turn it around.
This afternoon, Angola, Indiana. Hope 9 trying nothing. That clinches MIAA regular season championship for the Hope College women's tennis team.
Be a lacrosse doubleheader here this Saturday at Van Andel Stadium. 1 o'clock, the Flying Dutchman will play Calvin. And then at 4 o'clock, the women's lacrosse team will play the Britons of Albion themselves. And it'll be a big match. Hope plays the 2 top teams in the league in women's lacrosse to close the regular season. The Flying Dutch are down at Calvin tomorrow with a big match there. And then they finish up here at Albion. So some Flying Dutch are in great position for their first league tournament berth, and this looking like they're playing for seeding and a possible conference championship themselves. They have the face-off here. Albion's Kyle DeCamp. I believe that's Adam Vanderploeg for the Flying Dutchman, but we'll get a check here after he steps up. Ball goes out of bounds, and that will go to Albion. That was Adam Vanderploeg trying to win that faceoff for Hope. Ball deep inside. Albion offensive zone. 3-2 our score. 5 minutes remaining in this first period. Chilly night here at Van Andel Stadium, 40 degrees. But a hot start as these two teams go at it. We had a turnover there on the Flying Dutchman, but we got a penalty. Looks like they're calling a foul on Hope, so that the Britons will maintain possession. Looked like the foul came, the ball was swiped away, and the stick hit improperly, and therefore the Flying Dutchman had to forfeit possession. Britton's working around the Flying Dutchman, playing tight. Little hook there, but no call. Joel Hedemark will set it up, working around. Alexander Jevitt will pass it off. Britton's back off just a second, working on setting up their play. Britons look like they really like to use the screens, try to create space for teammates. Turnover on the Britons as Matt Hemingway snags that ball out, but Flying Dutchman not able to clear. Well, and they will call that on Albion, and now Hope will keep possession. Zach Weber with it. Heads it over to Gunnar Elder. Grant Brogan, number 4, enters the lineup for the Flying Dutchman. Grant's been a big part of this offense as well. Second leading scorer, freshman is, with 22 goals. A lot of freshmen and sophomores making big impacts for this team. Grant shoots wide. Hope will stay and keep possession. Good defense there by Albion's Evan Caniso, and forces the Flying Dutchman to settle back. Gunnar Elder behind, the sophomore directing traffic. Good spin move. Shot. Knocked away, save, and Kyle Formacek scoops it up. But official makes a call, and the Flying Dutchman will keep possession. 1 minute, 59 seconds left in this first period. 3-2 our score. With the Flying Dutchman in the lead. Parker Ostring scoops up a ground ball after Ty Miedema dropped it. So Hope will keep possession. Mike O'Day spins, shot, wide. Flying Dutchman will keep possession. The clock stops. 1:40 left in this first period. Really strong start for the Flying Dutchman against the MIAA leader. But that time, turnover, and Joel Hedemark will race upfield. Nice defense there by Joel Silvesteri to force the Flying Dutchman into a turnover. Nice spin move, and Cameron Braun delivers the game-tying goal with 1:07 left in this first period. Just spun around the Hope defender, and he had it was just him and goalie Joey Williams. And that was a nice job by Cameron, and the Flying Dutchman now, after taking a 3-1 lead, are now tied at 3-3. Hope's Adam Vanderplug and Albion's Kyle DeCamp will battle for the faceoff. 1:07 left in this first period. DeCamp with the win.
1 minute to play in the period, 1 minute.
And it'll give the chance the Britons to claim a go-ahead goal. Zach Weber scored twice for the Flying Dutchman, and Parker Ostrink has Hope's goal. This time, John Hunger knocks the ball away. The Flying Dutchman will have possession. 20 seconds left on the clock. See if they have time to get up and put up a shot. And an Albion goalie, Kyle Formacek, but they turn the ball over instead. 8 seconds.
6, 5, 4.
Spin move and goal. Alexander Jevitt does not
With 3 seconds remaining in the first period.
waste the opportunity after the Hope turnover. And now the Britons take a 4-3 lead here with 3 seconds left in the first period.
Third of the evening makes it Albion 4, Hope 3.
Flying Dutchmen have been paying for their mistakes. A couple goals just like that. Turnover and then a quick turnaround. And a goal for the Britons. We'll have a face-off here that will end the period. Just 3 seconds left. And that'll do it. First period.
That is the end of the first period.
Flying Dutchman trail 4-3.
Hope 3.
We'll be back in a minute with more action. Here we are back at Van Andel Stadium, start of the second period. Teams will change sides. Joey Williams will stay in goal for the Flying Dutchman. And Kyle Formanchek will also stay in goal for the Britons. 4-3 our score. Stats are pretty even. Hope had 9 shots in that first period, while Albion had 8. But Albion with a big advantage in ground balls, 9-4. Face-off one for Nicholas DiMaggio. And the Britons will get the first opportunity to score in this second period. Shot by Alexander Jevitt. And it is wide, but the Britons will keep possession. Very patient by the Britons. But when they see a crease, they pounce very quickly. Good speed as well. Flying Dutchman. Kick there by the Britons of the ball, so they will keep possession. Shot, save, rebound, goal. Brandon Lebiota with the first shot, bounced right up into the air, and the Britons.
The 13, Joe Braley.
And Joe Braley snatched it out of air and fired it past Joey Williams. So now the score, Britons of Albion 5, Flying Dutchman of Hope 3, 1 minute and 12 seconds into the second period. Face off, Adam Vanderploeg in there for the Flying Dutchman. But it's the Britons, Kyle DeCamp, who comes away with it. Britons on the attack again. Shot high by the Britons, but they will keep possession. Shot after a spin move by Brandon Labodia. But wide, and the Britons keep possession. Cameron Braun brings it out. Ball knocked away, but Tim Urso with the ground ball. 5-3 our score. Britons in the lead over the Flying Dutchman. Foul on the Britons will give Hope possession. And Mike O'Day with the shot, but Kyle Formanchek with the save. Scramble for the loose ball. And it'll belong to the Britons, and they will head it upfield. Alexander Jevitt with possession. We got a penalty. Flying Dutchman will have to get possession of the ball to get stoppage started, but shot off the post by Brandon Lebioda. Britons keep it. We'll try again. Just inside 3 minutes into the second period. Shot out of bounds, and that'll get a stoppage. Be one. Dan.
Hope penalty. Assessed to number 1, Dan Gignac.
Dan Gignac with the penalty. Britons with an extra man opportunity. Tim Urso's shot bounces away. Turnover on the Britons. Joy Williams heads it up. Scramble for the ball. Matt Lowe's comes up with it. But the penalty is over. The Flying Dutchmen are back to full strength. Flying Dutchman get the turnover. Matt Hemingway gets it up to Ryan Vanderploeg. Will Dommermuth will lose it after a nice defensive play by Nick Vestovich. Ball scrambling around, and Kyle Formacek in goal scoops it up. 5-3 our score, 9.5 minutes left in the second period. Flying Dutchman trail. Tim Urso spins around, trying to get an opening for a shot, but sends it back out. Shot by Zach Hubble, but Joey Williams is up to the challenge. Flying Dutchman get a successful clear. Grant Brogan with the top. Parker Osterink with a shot, but a nice save. Kyle Formacek. So just a short possession there for the Flying Dutchman. Britton's not able to get it to Brendan Lebiota there. He was wide open, streaking in front of Joey Williams, but a turnover. Ball bounces up and off of Taylor Deaver, and the Britons will get possession back. Shot saved by Joey Williams. He didn't know where the ball was. And we're going to have a foul on Albion, and Hope will get possession. 5-3 our scores. Clock ticking down to 7 minutes left in this first half. Flying Dutchmen have not scored this period. And actually have not scored since the 6.5 minute mark of the first period. So a long stretch. But the Flying Dutchmen have an opportunity here to get a goal and get within a goal of the Britons, who lead the MIAA and are looking to clinch at least a share of the league title tonight. Mike O'Day loses handle of a pass from Gunnar Elder. That'll be a turnover that gives the ball to the Britons. Flying Dutchmen have really struggled to generate scoring chances in this period, but they will get a turnover from the Britons. And Ty Miedema gets the ball away, gets it back from Parker Osterink. Nice pass and a slam dunk for Gunnar Elder. Great pass from Ty Miedema. Found a streaking Gunnar Elder, and there's nothing Kyle Formacek could do in goal for the Britons. The Flying Dutchmen get a much-needed goal. Their first goal since the 6.5 minute mark of the first period. And with 5 minutes and 50 seconds remaining, this second period, Flying Dutchmen have cut Albion's lead to 5-4.
Albion 5, Hope 4.
Yeah, Adam Vanderplug will fight on the face-off with Nicholas DiMaggio. And ball squirts around, and it is Albion's Joe Silvestri who comes up with it, and the Britons will get the possession. Flying Dutchmen will set up their defense. Got a timeout from Albion.
Timeout Albion College. 5:23 of the second quarter.
5:23 here left in this first half. We'll be right back. Teams conclude their chats. And we'll get back at it here with 5:23 left in this first half. Albion will set up here. Zach Hubble at the top. Zach charges in, turns it back out. 5 minutes now left in this first half. John Hunger puts pressure on Joel Hedemark. Shot and goal. Just tucked underneath the crossbar. And the Britons push their lead back to 2 goals, up 6-4, with 4:48 left in this first half.
Albion goal, number 38, Alexander Jevitt.
Alexander Jevitt with the goal.
Britain 6, the Flying Dutchman 4, 4:48 of the second
His
quarter.
4th of the game. He's been the difference maker in this matchup. Flying Dutchman will look to slow him down a little bit. Very dangerous score for the Britons, who have earned an 11-4 shot advantage in this second period already. Kyle DeCamp wins the faceoff. But the pass, both teams unable, or putting great pressure on each other and unable to hold on to it. Shot and another goal. Britons take advantage of Joey Williams trying to make a play and got out of position. And suddenly it's 7-4 with 4 minutes and 9 seconds remaining in the first half.
Assisted by Cameron Braun.
Just difficult to give this Britain team any kind of crease because they just pounce on any room that you give them. This time it's Joe Braley with his second goal of the game. It's 7-4 Britons over the Flying Dutchman. Another face-off win for the Britons. Flying Dutchmen have not had the ball much this second period, and it's made a big difference, as they've been only able to produce one goal. Nice knockaway there by Taylor Deaver. Creates an Albion turnover. But Albion's Zach Hubble returns the favor, gives the ball back to the Britons. Shot, goal. Alexander Jevitt strikes again. And the Flying Dutchmen find themselves trailing 8-4 with 3 minutes and 24 seconds left in this first half.
Albion goal, Alexander Jevitt, assisted by Joe Braley. 3:24 of the second quarter.
That's 4 goals,
Albion
or
8,
3 goals, excuse me, for the Britons in the last 1 minute and 24 seconds. A quick strike offense has created a big deficit for the Flying Dutchmen here this evening at Van Andel Stadium. Kyle DeCamp with another ground ball win, but the Britons turn it over. Grant Brogan looks to shake a defender, sets it back out. Ty Meada sends it down low to Gunnar Elder. Shot, save. Kyle Formanchek turns away. Grant Brogan's opportunity, no rebound. The Britons will get upfield and patiently now set up and try to create another scoring opportunity. Britons are 12 of 13 on faceoffs in this game, and that's made a huge difference as well to really be able to get an unbalanced amount of scoring opportunities. Britons are a perfect 6 of 6 in this period alone. Shot, saved by Joey Williams. Ball will stay with the Britons. Inside 2 minutes left in this first half. Pass shot high, bounces high, Tim Urso. Britons will race and keep possession here. Shot high. One minute and 11 seconds left in the first half. 8-4 our score in favor of Albion over Hope.
1 minute remaining in the period. 1 minute.
Shot wide. Stop the clock with 39 seconds left. Ball gets away, a turnover by the Britons. Whistle in favor of the Flying Dutchmen. They'll have 25 seconds left to try to cut this deficit down to 8-5. Shot, save, Kyle Formanchek. Denies Ty Miedema's long-range shot, but ball swiped away, 10 seconds left.
8, 7, 6, 5, 4.
Britons do get it, and that will be the end of this period. Our score at halftime.
Your score, The Albion
Hope College
Britons
trails the
by
MIAA leading
24.
Britons of Albion 8-4. We'll have a 10-minute break. So we will be back with you with this call of the second half of this MIAA men's lacrosse matchup.
Through halftime.
Back at Van Andel Stadium here for the start of the second half of this MIAA men's lacrosse contest. Our score, the Britons of Albion College lead the Hope College Flying Dutchmen 8-4. Men's lacrosse team, one of 3 teams in action today for Hope. Women's tennis team is beaten Trine 9-0 to finish unbeaten in MIAA play and clinch the outright league championship. And the Hope men's tennis team is down at MIAA champion Kalamazoo for a night match that is just getting started. Opening face-off. Scooped up by Hope's Ryan Vanderploeg. Deflection. Vanderploeg will be pushed out of bounds, and that'll be a turnover for Hope. Flying Dutchman struggled to create any sustaining pressure in that second period, and it led the Britons to score 4 of the period's 5 goals and take an 8-4 lead. Chilly night here, just above freezing at Van Andel Stadium. Hopefully you're warm where you're at if you're following this men's lacrosse match. Glad to have you along. Britain's highest scoring team in MIAA play have shown it their danger and their ability to strike quickly. Another MIAA action today. Alma defeated Calvin in men's lacrosse 14-2. So Alma stays in the thick of the MIAA race, 4-1 on the season in league play. And right now, Adrian is defeating Trine 9-5, 3 minutes into the second half there at Adrian. Turnover by the Britons. The Flying Dutchman will look to get a clear and get a possession set up. Ball just dropped out of the stick there of Ty Miedema. And that'll give the ball back to the Britons. Tough break there for Hope. Really can't afford to be wasting possessions with down 4 goals and against a team that is shown to have a very quick strike offense. Britons have displayed a nice combination of speed and then a really quick burst when they get a crease and opening and create quality scoring chances. Flying Dutchman had a very strong start, but struggled there in that second period, looking to get that first period magic back. 2.5 minutes here into the second half. 8-4 Albion. Pass up front, but Joe Braley unable to keep the possession. Flying Dutchman get it out. Ball scooped up but dropped. And the Albion returns from midfield. Shot, goal. Number 19, Joel Hedemark converts off that fast break opportunity and with 11:55.
The third period.
We have a Albion lead up to 9-4. And just shows you what the Britons can do. Get a possession, get you out of your defensive set, and they are able to strike and strike quickly. Another big part of the game, Nicholas DiMaggio wins the face-off from Adam Vanderploeg. Flying Dutchmen have just struggled all night on the face-offs, and it's made a big difference because it's allow the Britons to have more chances to set up their offense, take time off the clock, keep the ball away from Hope, and create goal-scoring opportunities. Shot and goal again. Britons are pouring it on here. Alexander Jevitt, who has been the big goal scorer, strikes again. His 6th goal of the game.
His 6th of the evening.
And it's 10-4 Albion over Hope with 11:25 left in this third period.
11:25, third period.
Shot, score again. This time it is Brandon Lebiota. And now it's 11-4.
Albion goal, unassisted.
As the
Number
Britons
11,
have scored
Brandon
now.
Lebiota. 10:55 in the third period.
3 goals in a span of 43 seconds. Hope with possession. Tough break. Ball pass from John Hunger bounces off the helmet of Nicholas DiMaggio and falls harmlessly to Kyle Formacek in goal for the Britons. And just like that, Albion gets the ball back. Ball knocked away there, and I think we're going to get a Hope penalty on Hope. Wait for the official's call. 10:05 left.
Hope penalty number 7, Parker Ostring.
Parker Osterink gets the call. An unnecessary roughness call.
Roughness.
Be a 1-minute penalty. It's a string of 6 unanswered goals. Flying Dutchman led this game 3-1 with 6.5 minutes left in the first period, but it's been all Albion since then. Scoring 10 times to Hope's 1 during that stretch. Shot wide by Albion's Zach Hubble. Parker Osterink can't come out just quite yet of the penalty box. Shot, goal. That'll be an up goal. The Britons take advantage of the penalty and extend their lead to 12-4.
Albion goal, Brad Bogus, assisted by
Brad
Tim
Bogus
Russo. 9:03.
capitalizes on the extra man opportunity. 9:03 left in this period. 12-4 Albion. Another face-off win for the Britons. Shot, save. Cameron Braun is the goalie change for Hope. Seth McCall is now in. Blind Dutchman to get a turnover. Tyler Deaver grabs the loose ball. But the Britons take the ball away. Shot save. All out of bounds, but possession remains with the Britons. Shot, goal. Brad Bogus comes through again, and now it's 13-4.
Albion goal, unassisted, Brad Bogus. 7:57.
7:57 remaining in this third period. The Flying Dutchman have been struggling to find answers to slow Albion and create any kind of opportunities themselves, and it's hurting immensely. Now they're down 13-4 to the MIAA leader. Britons again are going to try to clinch a share of the league championship today. Looks like they're not going to be able to get it outright, as Adrian is winning its last league match 12-5 over Trine. Shot high by Cameron Braun. Joey Williams back in goal for the Flying Dutchman. Williams with the save. Stoppage in play. Possession will remain with Albion. .6:44 left in the third period. Another shot wide. Britons maintain possession. Britons have earned a 12-1 shot advantage this period and a 38-16 edge for the game. And quick turnaround there. There was penalty on Hope. Going to be called, but the Britons score. And it's 14-4.
Albion goal, Tim Urso.
Tim Urso with the goal.
14 of the third
The
period.
9th in a row for the Flying Dutchman.
Penalty assessed. Number 2, Taylor Deaver of the Flying
And Taylor
Dutchman.
Deaver's going to get a
1 minute for cross-checking.
Cross-checking
6:14
call.
remain. Third period timeout on the field.
Timeout Hope, 6:14 left in the third period. Back here after actually back-to-back timeouts. Albion called one as well. We've got 6:14 left in this third period. This is a game Hope led 3-1 at one point, but the Britons turned it on and have scored 13 of the past 14 goals for a commanding 10-goal lead. Flying Dutchman get possession, but a quick pass. Zach Weber is able to scoop it up, but Zach loses control of it. Another turnover for Hope. Really struggled getting ball into their attack zone and able to do anything with it, and it's really hurt. Albion showed patience, but then quick strike ability and taking advantage of those miscues. Young Hope team getting a lesson in teamwork and playing together. Albion is playing at an exceptionally high level. And it's shot wide, but they will keep possession. Shot by number 34, Tim Urso, and that's another goal, 15-4.
Albion goal credited Tim Urso. 5:28, third period.
Flying Dutchman will make another goalie change, go back to Seth McCall. Flying Dutchman have rotated freshman goalies this season. .528 left in the third period. Turnover here. Ball will go to Hope. Matt Hemingway races upfield. Does not get picked up. Shot high over the head of Albion goalie Kyle Formanchek. Flying Dutchman will keep possession. Forecheck there by Albion's Harrison Palmer leads to a turnover. Harrison gets the ball into the attack zone for the Britons. Shot wide by Harrison Palmer. Harrison Palmer moves in, denied by Seth McCall. Flying Dutchman, though, turn it over at midfield. Shot, goal. Seth McCall tried to get a fast break going, but the pass was intercepted right at midfield by Brandon Lebiota, and he just fired it into a wide open net from long distance, and it's 16-4, 2:56 left in the third period.
Albion goal from long distance by Brandon Lebiota. 2:56 of the third period.
Eight goals this third period as the Britons have matched their first half output against Hope, while holding Hope scoreless. Flying Dutchman had 3 goals in the first period, but have just scored once since. Zach Weber spinning around behind the Albion goal. Comes in, shoots wide. Flying Dutchman will maintain possession. And have a penalty on the Britons. Shot, goal! Gunnar Elder shakes off. Flag will be waved off as the Flying Dutchmen score for the first time since the second period.
Hope College goal for number
Their
10,
fifth goal of the
Elder,
game.
Assisted at 2:19 of the third period.
Britons with possession. Tim Urso behind the goal. Shot wide. Possession will stay with the Britons. Kind of a falling down shot. Nice effort by Albion's Cameron Braun. Britons will keep the ball. Shot high. Brad Bogus sends it over the Hope net. And this time it'll be the Flying Dutchmen who get possession.
1 minute remaining in the period.
1 minute left in this third period. Turnover on Hope. Just not able to handle Albion's pressure. Very aggressive defense. Shot, goal. 30 seconds left in the first half. And the Britons strike for the 9th time. Nice transition opportunity.
Albion goal.
Tim Urso comes through. And it's 17-5 here in the closing seconds of the third period. That's Tim's second of the game. Grant Brogan comes up with the loose ball. Foul called on the Britons. 10 seconds left.
7.5, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Shot no good. That'll end the third period. Our score 17 for Albion and 5 for Hope. Got a penalty on the Britons. So the Flying Dutchman will start the fourth period with a man advantage. Take a 2-minute break and we'll be back with the final period of Hope College men's lacrosse. Back here at Van Andel Stadium, getting ready for the final period of this Hope College men's lacrosse match against league-leading Albion. Britons are closing in on a share of the league championship and a Van Andel Stadium record. Most goals given up by Hope here at Van Andel Stadium is 18. And lost to Olivet last season. Hope starts with a man advantage. As Tim Urso is serving a penalty. Shot, goal, Parker Osterink, the man advantage, and Hope gets its 6th goal of the game here, 19 seconds into the fourth period.
Hope goal, number 7, Parker Osterink, assisted by number 23, Mike O'Day, 14:41 Fourth period.
Nicholas DiMaggio scoops up the loose ball. And the Britons will go on the attack. Pass in front of the net, not able to be handled. A turnover. That's Eric Goldberg. Comes up with the loose ball. It's knocked down. Ball on the ground, and Albion's Zach Hubble takes care of it, but the Britons turn it over. The Flying Dutchman will take over. Grant Mogan with the move. Ball knocked away. Ball on the turf here at Van Andel Stadium. Number 12, Nick Vistevich, corrals it, and the Britons are on the move. Taylor Devers scoops it upfield. Fight for it, and Zach Weber scoops it up. Ball knocked away from him. Albion's Joel Hedemark. Hit in the open field. Parker Ostrink forces a turnover. Connor Elder with the shot, goes wide. Hope will maintain possession. Shot and a goal. Injured player, Hope player on the field. 3 minutes and 10 seconds into this fourth period. Connor Elder with the goal. Gunner is moving up the single season leaders. His goals now 44, his second most for the Flying Dutchman in their varsity history. He's 4 behind Josh Kamstra, who had 48 in 2013. It was Gunner injured on the play, but is up and jogging off the field.
Scores Albion 17, Hope 7, 11:50 remain in the fourth period.
Britons take control. Score 17-7 here with 11.5 minutes left. Shot, goal, number 27. Brad Bogus with his third goal of the game. 18-7 Britons.
Number 27, Brad Bogus. Third goal of the evening makes it 18-7 with 11:18 remaining in the fourth period.
Flying Dutchman will get a penalty drawn for them on Albion. And will, looks like number 1, Nick DiMaggio, gets the call. So 11:09 left, and the Flying Dutchman will have a man advantage opportunity.
Nick DiMaggio.
Interference is the call. Connor Elder with the shot, but a nice save. Kyle Formanchek. Kyle will gladly take his time. Oh, turnover by the Britons. Mike O'Day scoops it up. Over to Ty Miedema, but save, and the Britons get possession back. Flying Dutchman nearly capitalized on that scoring opportunity. Shot, score. 19th goal of game for the Britons. 9:58 left in the fourth period.
Albion goal, the 7th of the evening. Alexander Jevitt.
Alexander Jevitt with his 7th goal of the match.
Final period.
Turnover on the Britons, so the Flying Dutchman will get possession. Connor Elder with the shot, wide. Hope keeps possession. It looks like we'll have a penalty call. I believe it's on the Britons. It's like a cross-check call on the Britons. .9:05 left.
Albion penalty, number 7, Matt Lowe's. 1 minute for slashing.
Or slashing, excuse me. Matt Lowe's with the penalty. Hope will try to score with the man advantage. Around, Zach Weber not able to get a shot off. Or gets it off, but it goes wide. Save off the shot of Grant Brogan by Kyle Formanchuk. Back to Grant Brogan, shot wide. Shot goal. Hope College scores with the man advantage.
Hope College goal, number 29.
Number 29.
Hunger.
John Hunger
Assisted
comes
by
through,
number
and it's
4,
19-8 Albion
Brogan.
over Hope. 8:21 left.
8:21 of the 4th period.
Face-off violation on the Britons, and Hope will get possession. Tidy Minima spins away from 2 Albion defenders. Shot saved by Kyle Formanchuk. See what the call is.
Penalty, Alexander Jevitt, 1 minute for unnecessary roughness.
Unnecessary roughness, the call on Alexander Jevitt. Flying Dutchman will try to get another goal with the man advantage. 2 of Hope's last 3 goals have come off of Albion penalties. Shot saved by Kyle Formanchuk. Grant Brogan with the ground ball. Ball possession, and Albion will scoop it up. Tim Urso finds a streaking just over head of Joe Braley. Britons will peel back and set up. Penalty is over for Albion. Albion turnover. Flying Dutchman get it over to Matt Hemingway. Taylor Deaver spins off an Albion defender, makes a charge. Alone on the goalie. It's off the post. And Albion will get possession. Timeout Hope. 5.5 left in this ball game.
Timeout Hope College. 5:38 remain in the fourth period. Albion leading 19-8.
Elsewhere in Hope Athletics this week, tomorrow the baseball team is at Alma to start a 4-game series with the Scots with a 2 p.m. doubleheader. The women's lacrosse team, as we mentioned earlier, plays at 5 o'clock against Calvin and has a chance with a win to move into a tie for first place in the MIAA. The men's and women's track and field teams will send athletes down to Hillsdale College's Gina Relays tomorrow. Then on Friday, track and field will be in action, along with the men and women's golf teams who are hosting the second round of national qualifying tournaments. The Flying Dutch are at the Ravines beginning at 1 o'clock in Saugatuck, while the Flying Dutchmen are over at Waskawan Players Club. The Hope women are down 2 strokes, and the Hope men have a 10-stroke lead. It's a 54-hole event for both, and the winner, after 54 holes, advances to the national tournament. Restart, Albion with possession. Shot high by number 11, Brandon Lebiota. We reach now 5 minutes left in this fourth period. Ball knocked away, and it's eventually picked up by Albion's Tim Urso. Will keep possession for the Britons. Shot by Brad Bogus, save by Joey Williams, but the ball's thrown away. And the Flying Dutchman will not get a chance to get it out of their end. Turnover by the Britons. Ground ball there for Joey Williams. Back behind, Gunnar Elder. Size up the Albion defense. Shot save. Kyle Formanchek keeps it from squirting behind him into the net for Hope's 9th goal of the game. The Britons will get the clear. Shot blocked by Taylor Deaver. Tim Urso picks up the ground ball. 3 minutes left in this final period. Shot save. Joy Williams turns it away and is able to win the race to the back line, so the Flying Dutchmen get possession. Taylor Deaver finds a streaking Ty Miedema. Ty Miedema off the post. Unfortunate break there, and Nicholas DiMaggio gets the ball and heads upfield. Ball knocked away. Scramble at midfield. Grant Brogan with possession. Knocked down. And Albion gets the ball back and heads upfield. And they will wave off that goal. Nice effort by Tim Urso, but not successful. 2 minutes left here in this final period. Bad pass. Gives the Britons the ball back. Clock. Wide shot by Tim Urso. Shot save, turned away by Joey Williams. Clock stops, 1:18. Hope will get possession.
One minute remaining in the period.
Connor Elder sneaks around, shot wide. Looks like we're going to have a penalty. .36 seconds left.
Albion penalty number 31, Matt Spinney.
Matt
30
Spinney
seconds, pushing.
with a 30-second penalty for pushing. The Flying Dutchman will have a chance to add another goal here. In the closing seconds of this MIAA contest. Albion with the charge. We're going to have a penalty on Hope.
10 seconds. 9, 8,
Britons will be
7,
content to run out
6,
the clock.
5, 4, 3.
That'll do it. Our final
2,
score, Albion
1.
19, Hope College 8. Thank you for following this broadcast of Hope College. We will be back here on Saturday with another broadcast for both the men's game, which begins at 1 against Calvin, and 4 o'clock in the women's match against Albion. Thank you very much for following Hope College Lacrosse and Hope College Athletics. See you again soon.
Hope sees their record fall.